precisely. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe. It's a terrific Tuesday morning, the 12th day in the month of May 2026, a little after 7 a.m. And of course, it is our responsibility to serve you nothing but the best of breakfast on TV. We are airborne from now to somewhere around 10 a.m. where we finally land and make way for other programs to then sign into law the legal reform bill, but currently it's now in the law state. Of course, what does that really mean to our legal space? And to a large extent, Ghana a little bit cloudy, but with what we have here in the capital city, no signs of rain showers this morning. The temperature is expected to rise to 32 degrees Celsius, around 1 thereabouts. But the chances of possibility of rain showers today, it's not too high. It doesn't look like it will rain. It's still going to be like how we experienced the weather conditions yesterday. But you can never tell. If you find yourself, outside Greater Accra or the capital, probably you need to just get prepared for any eventuality. Carry an umbrella along or off the day. So that's the weather condition for the day, 27 degrees Celsius of the day. So that's the weather condition for the day, 27 degrees Celsius as it stands now, expected to rise to 31, 32 degrees later in the day. But let's look at our motivation this morning. I picked it from artist manager. So do your pace. Go at the level, at the speed that you can go. Don't run as though you are in competition with Clenham. The pace Clenham has is different from the pace Randy will have. The pace Ajo has is different from the pace Achufi will have. So why do you want to stress yourself over it? Go at your own pace. Why do you want to stress yourself over it? Go at your own pace. And that's what he is saying. This is a rugged journey on which we find ourselves. When you get to your destination, even though it works on that small pace, the snail, they all survive it. Even in the thick forest, all these animals survive it. They move at their own pace. So why? These animals survive it. They move at their own pace. So why? 20 years, 25 years, why are you worried? Why are you overthinking? Why are you overrunning yourself? Engaging in all kinds of do, and indeed that particular goal you have set for yourself will be achieved. Good morning, folks. Welcome once again to the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe. My name is Randy Ahaji, and that's the way we welcome you. Take a breather. When we return, I'll introduce my co-chefs, and then we'll start.
Find someone you trust and tell them.
If you get mad at things,
find someone you trust and tell them.
If you get mad at things and you don't know why, or have thoughts about hurting yourself,
find someone you trust and tell them.
You are never alone when you share.
Tell them.
You are never alone when you share.
Seriously, people care about you.
It's okay to not understand what you're feeling.
And it's easy to think that you're all alone.
But you don't have to be.
You're never alone when you share.
Don't be ashamed to tell someone you trust what you're feeling.
You're not alone.
You are not alone.
Find someone you trust.
Not alone.
Find someone you trust and tell them.
Tell a parent.
Trust and tell them.
Tell a parent.
Tell a teacher.
Tell a brother or sister.
A teacher.
Tell a brother or sister.
Or just tell a friend.
You haven't done anything.
Or just tell a friend.
You haven't done anything wrong.
Talk to someone.
Even your older brother, uncle, or grandfather.
You need to make sure they are not embarrassed to speak to you or their doctor about it.
Hey, Dad, have you had your prostate checked out? See?
Well, not too long ago, reggae style. We're gonna do it high life. A high life remix by me, Gram Smargan of Morgan Heritage. Oh, President Mahama, I thank you for saying what you said at the United Nations. Reparations, justice must come. Africa and the Caribbean as one. Zimbabwe, not charity, but in them both. Now a new day of justice is born. Reparations, justice must come. Africa and the Caribbean as one. From Jamaica right to Accra. Now a new day of justice is born. Play it low. Across the ocean, I was torn from the land. There was chains on my feet. Mahama, justice must, Mahama, justice must come, must come. Now a new day of justice. Now a new day of justice is born. We say, Mahama, justice must come, yeah. Now a new.
You don't say Mingabu.
Mingabu. What does it mean?
I'm greeting.
Mingabu.
Me hello, Toyota.
Onyejubai.
Miyejuba.
How are you?
I'm good.
I like your colors though.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're giving me the girlish color.
Thank you.
Yeah. We will show up.
No, I will
but
show
we
up.
may not go through the entire process.
I will. I remember when we first.
When I say the process, you understand?
When we first started the breakfast cafe, there was a day like that. I woke up at 5:58.
Yeah, it was already order of the day. Bike will be faster.
Very faster.
Yeah, but it's risky as well.
Risky, expensive.
Yeah, very expensive.
You know, sometimes when you get there and you are pressed for time, they kind of read your mood.
Then they throw the charges.
Yes, because they know
you need it.
Yes, and you can't do. But I get there and I'm working with Stezo. Me. It's okay to eat once a day.
Okay.
You don't have to give your body too much work to do.
Okay.
It's okay to eat once a day. But it's the bills bits.
Yeah. It is the bills, the bills.
Because the guys, like, they need it, they know carrying hands, they'll go and take it and then they'll tell you, oh, can I?
So it's a wholesale. We don't really mind.
Charlie. But maybe a lady will try to, you know, think maybe she would need it or something and then will ask you. I don't know. Maybe because I don't have a sister, I can't relate to that much of the sisters. But the guys, they're crazy. They'll take it and then they'll come and tell, oh, I want
I'll
this
take them on. Just as we always say, WoezorTV, we go all out for you. You are the gist woman in the house. What happened yesterday?
Sit down.
Yeah, sit. Please
gist.
take care. Come to take care for me.
So yesterday, you know, Sunday was Mother's Day. And we decided to show love to our mothers. So our mothers do. It's a full-time job that you don't go on a break, you know. Yeah, and so we went to the Santana markets, at Abilimpe down there, to show love to our mothers. You know, they are in the markets almost every day of the week. From 6 to 6, they are there, go back home, take care of the family, sleep. Sometimes wake up at dawn to pray, and the days get started again. Cholesterol, that's a lipid profile again. What typhoid, IgM, I've mentioned that. There are a number of them, kidney function tests. So there were a number of tests they ran yesterday. Some also checked their blood glucose, you know, their vitals. I mean, sometimes as little as they are checking the blood pressure, many do not. Or maybe
So you guys were all moving around, serving, and all of that. We were making fun of Asi as well, and all of that. But I think it was great.
Very.
The reason is that we said it yesterday. Some of these mothers in the market find it difficult to have time or make time for themselves and go to the hospitals to check these vitals. The basic things which the Mahama cares, like we said, should take care of. You know, your blood pressure, your sugar level. I mean, too seriously. So how do you now know? So you have a 25-year-old, a 30-year-old suffering some form of chronic ailments.
You don't know.
And they tell you it's abonsam.
You don't even know. So
No.
you realize that one day they just wake up and then they fall down and then that is
That
it.
is
Like,
it.
oh, namas.
You want to go and play away match first?
No.
You don't you like home match?
Well.
Home match. Yeah.
Home,
Yeah, home. So we played home at Abelinpe. Maybe the next one will be away. So viewers who identify your areas, don't worry, this year, we and you people, we did for you like something. We'll go all out for you.
Oh yeah.
And so my man Godfred on the screen yesterday, he was very busy. I mean,
tell you.
He got a very good friend.
Hey, you want to talk about a friend here?
Oh, I'm just saying. I mean, he got a very good friend yesterday.
Well, for that one, this one is a free listen to you. Well, let's take time to acknowledge our sponsors.
Yes.
Let's take time to acknowledge our sponsors.
Yes.
Total House Clinic.
Yes.
Garnet Medical Center.
Yes.
Verna Mineral Water. A1 Bread. NHIS. And then Event PR.
Yeah.
And about the NHIS, it's going to become like, who are now the mothers? Whether it's accessible, they're asking whether they are health insurance. And many of them have.
From the authority. Should they be regular? Last time Dr. Senan was here, I told him, please bring the advert. We will play for you.
Yeah.
We'll bring something small, then we will continue to play. Should they do more of it?
I think that will help.
Because I'm not sure ordinary people will just walk in to register because of the myth and the misconception people have. That, when you go and join a very long queue the whole day. They will not even do it for you. Why do I have to go and waste my time? Should we also start looking at probably decentralizing it at the local level? So let's say, I'm sure every district has, Karim, if I am right, Karim, good morning. Every district has an NHIA office. So can that district head office break it down, look at the various localities? So let's say Ayawaso West, for instance. They decide that this weekend we want to do this outreach in the Santana market. Tomorrow we want to take it to, say, any of the areas in Ayawaso. So the same thing is done across the 275 or 6. There are some medicines that fall within the. I mean that is under
booklets. So when you look inside the booklet, you see the medications that NHIS
will cater
covers,
for,
and then the ones it doesn't cover.
How many people can read and understand? Be placed on automatic play or autoplay. So nobody is controlling. It's on every 5 minutes or every 10 or 30 minutes. The advert is running. So I mean, once you listen to it, you know that okay, this is how I need to go through to check even the time. And what's your take on that?
Have your enjoyment.
We do, Charlie. Enjoyment no day.
You sure?
Oh no, enjoyment no day.
Oh how?
Enjoyment no day.
Me yesterday I enjoyed the A1 bread.
Oh,
I hit them with Masana for the side.
Oh, with the
things that we should collectively support and constantly push and ask for, that people. Things that we should collectively support and constantly push and ask for, that people out there who are able to afford putting together. People out there who are able to afford putting together such initiatives should do that, because people need it. I hear you talk about people need it. I hear you talk about the NHIS registrations and renewal, and the fact that so many people did not have the cards, and those who even had did not even know that they had expired.
Yeah.
You see, some of us sit, but to some other people it's significant. Another thing we need to do is to ensure that we must make people understand that regardless of how significant that amount might be to them, it's also important that they're able to prioritize saving towards it. Doing your medical checks and all of those things before whatever condition it is. Doing your medical checks and all of those things before whatever condition it is that you may be suffering gets worse. And that's why initiatives like the free primary health care matters. That's why initiatives like the National Health Insurance matters. That's why initiatives like the Ghana Medical Trust and what have you, in the first place using primary health care, because then you have access to immediate information about your health. Aside that, what we are also going to be doing, if we prioritize free primary health care and get the information out there to people for them to take advantage of it, is that we are going to be reducing the burden in our medical facilities. And so when I have a headache, I don't get up and walk. I don't get up and walk to 37 or walk to Kolebu because of a headache, to 37 or walk to Kolebu because of a headache or a stomach ache. But I can walk to a chips compound or a stomach ache. But I can walk to a chips compound or walk to a health center or walk to a community with healthcare delivery. I'm not saying that that should be the standard. With healthcare delivery. I'm not saying that that should be the standard. You see, we must provide the tools that they need. We must provide the equipment that they need. And we must give them the requisite support for them to be able to deliver quality healthcare to the people. Partners and sponsors, of course, kudos to WoezorTV. Partners and sponsors, of course, kudos to WoezorTV and those who came up with it, this idea, brilliant idea. And as Randy mentioned, I think that we should make it part and parcel of our activities here at the station and start identifying communities that we can go to provide this service. Today is Santana Market. Maybe tomorrow we should be doing Medina Market. Maybe tomorrow we should be doing Medina Market. Another day we should be going to Agbogbloshi. We should be going to Agbogbloshi. We should be going to Kaneshi. You know, if we're able to, but I think that watch there was very thorough, very detailed, and you know, specific results that had been achieved. It was. If it's 10, it is 10. If it's 20, it is 20. It is 30, it is 30. And he was able to point to where these things that they have done are.
Should be of more importance to them because we are the ones eating all kinds of things and then drinking all kinds of things. But as Karim mentioned, I mean, it's just right that, look, we take everything seriously as well to prevent getting to that state.
Be blessed too. Happy birthday to you from us at WoezorTV. Wish you a blessed day. Happy birthday to you, Kwabna Boateng. Away from him, let's see who we are celebrating again this morning. Okay, so Mama Esther, happy birthday to you, Mama Esther. This is coming from your family. They wish you a blessed year, a great year, an amazing year filled with a lot of God's blessing.
Or Nuka bites.
Mama Esther.
We're going or touches.
Yeah, touches.
Yes, we're going to eat about bitaji and a wapole.
Okay.
Or
Charlie,
Mbanku.
Okay, you will talk about that later.
Okay. You. So happy birthday to you, Mama Esther. This is coming from Hajia Latifa to you. Away from her, let David Boahini, happy birthday to you. Have a blessed year, have a great year, and have a blessed year, have a great year. And a beautiful year, of course. May the lines fall in pleasant places for you, and may all you may the lines fall in pleasant places for you, and may all you do be a blessing. Mr. David Boahini, happy birthday to you, David Kwe. Away from David, let's see who we are celebrating to you, David Kwe. Away from David, let's see who we are celebrating again this morning. Majid Governor, it's your birthday today. Celebrating again this morning. Majid Governor, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday to you.
Big man.
Okay, tell me about him.
Big man.
Happy birthday to you.
Big man.
Okay, tell me about him.
Big man. I don't want to go into details.
Okay, but on the surface,
he's an amazing person in the Ashanti region.
Right.
Yes. It's a big man in the Ashanti region.
Right.
Yes. It's a big man.
Big man, happy birthday to you. Away from him, let's see who we are celebrating again this morning. Okay. I told you May is a special month, right? Yeah. Randy Haji?
Yeah.
Lift up your eyes. Like see. Like see. Every parent, or every couple should plan and give birth to a Mayborn, because that month is full of special people.
Senior my fogum.
You understand?
Yeah.
Have a great year. And so that'll be it.
No, I think we left one out though.
There is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My senior brother's daughter.
Okay.
Today is her birthday. Imelda Nayuam Ogomebu.
Okay.
Yes.
So Imelda?
Yes. Yeah.
Mention the name.
Imelda Nayuam Ogomebu. Nayuam. Bless me.
Okay.
Yeah, Nayuam is bless me. Yeah. Today is her birthday. Yes.
Okay.
She's the first daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ogombebu. of Ishmael's daughter. Yeah.
Okay.
Naira, happy birthday to you. Eh? We love you. Don't worry. Uncle will bring the gifts. There's a tall list.
Good.
Yeah, there's a tall list waiting.
Not that well done. That is what we should be doing to the uncles. After the warfare people, we have left them. They are on their own. The warfares are really, really, really on their own. But you know, the uncles, they must be fulfilling uncle duties. And so, yeah, happy birthday to you, beautiful Imelda. And so that'll be it.
Changing, so should you. If you're dreaming, don't be afraid. And in the valleys, keep your head up high.
It wasn't remarkable. What if women wasn't remarkable? What if women and men could compete as equals? I don't want to make history. I don't want to be the only woman. I want to be one of many.
From some political class. Maybe we'll find time for that as well. But more here, promotional examination proved bribery allegations. Police administration desk critics reject claims of exams leakage, more practices. The catalyst, Sami Jemfi to upon Nkrumah over BOG lost claims. My brother, you lied, apologize and let's move on. There you have the picture of upon Nkrumah and also Sami Jemfi. Mahama cares represents hope for families. That's according to the administrator. The dispatch says police uncover 1,400 rounds of AK-47 ammunition hidden in a hen coop. Okay, a psychologist on 6 easy ways to remember things. And what else do we have here? Support paternity DNA tests. NDC's Ms. Jifa Tega says. Ghanaian Times, President Mahama has sent to 3 workers. Daily Guide, Ghana publishing records 16.9 million Ghana cedis profit in 2025. Juju gun protection fails, man. It doesn't work. Munjai, it doesn't work. Buffer stock case. Deputy Attorney General Yoko Boss sing different tunes. Okay, and Gifty Owari is in the stories. The caption says Gifty Owari goes to SC, that's Supreme Court, over witness list order. 3 killed in Konongo crash. Daily Times, Kobwano Odikro hails BAB MPs, a quick intervention on abandoned KG block. Appeals for network mast, chiefs compound. And also Mahama sent to value for money bill to strengthen procurement oversight. Let's move on to the National Enquirer. Mahama cares invests 36 million Ghana cedis in specialist training. There you have the picture of the administrator as well. Tall eyes West African crude for recovery. And also Julius Deborah Anes Agona Kwanyako Deb.
Now let's get started. President John Dramani Mahama has signed 3 landmark bills into law, establishing a value for money office to tackle inflated government contracts, a council for legal education to reform access to the legal profession, and a governor's advisory council
in Ghana. This is the Governance Advisory Council Act. If you remember, it was one of the promises I made to promote good governance and trust in public office. And it's also been passed by Parliament, and I've given assent to it.
Now commenting on the Value for Money Office Act, Finance Minister Dr. Kaysol Atuforsen said the legislation will fundamentally change how government contracts were handled, pointing to the unchecked overinflation of public sector contracts as a drain on national resources that the new office was specifically designed to stop.
In the past, the legal division of the Ministry of Finance has been the one that conducts Value for Money Office. They did not have a technical team that will ensure the implementation of the Act. And so I believe that beginning 2027 January, this office will be fully implemented and Ghanaians will see the need of a Value for Money office. I have seen Value for Money office being operated in other countries.
Create equality of opportunity for persons aspiring to be lawyers in this country. As a result of the fact that presidential assent has been given to the law, we are now ready for implementation. Immediate implementation will start with the establishment of the Council for Legal Education, which is the body that will oversee legal education in the country. We'll also start the process of accreditation of the law schools that will be running the law practice course for those who have LLBs and desire to write the bar exam. All of that will start this year. We'll be making budgetary provision for the implementation in the 2027 budget to be announced by the Finance Minister in November this year.
And away from the bills, President John Dramani Mahama has arrived in Nairobi, Kenya to participate in the Africa Forward Summit, a high-level France-Africa partnership meeting organized by French President Emmanuel Macron. During the summit, President Mahama will join discussions on green industrialization and energy transition, as well as the reform of the international financial architecture, focusing on sustainable financing for African countries. He will also co-chair a roundtable on health under the Accra Research Initiative. On the sidelines, he scheduled 4 bilateral meetings with UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, the IMF Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva, and IFAD President of the sport, while those with expired cars received assistance with renewal. Queen Mother of the Santana Market, Comfort Ekuban, expressed gratitude to WoezorTV, its medical partners Total House Clinic and Garnet Medical Center, and sponsors including Verna Mineral Water, A1 Bread, NHIS, and Event PR for organizing the event.
Partner make beneficiaries so that when they have to apply for the trust fund, they will know how to go about it.
And we are proud to be part of this initiative because the larger majority,
a lot of them are on their way even coming to grace the occasion. And myself, I'm here. Periodically, you are supposed to do that. At least twice in 6 months, you are supposed to know your health status, whether you are doing well or you are. In 6 months, you are supposed to know your health status, whether you are doing well or you are falling apart. You should try to know all those things.
In what way are you contributing to this initiative? I mean, the whole process, what's your contribution to it?
Okay, so we started by doing a PR. We did community engagement with the people. We did announcements around. We inform our
the full ban on the importation of turkey tail, commonly known as trophy, in Ghana. Despite the ban, which was instituted in 1999 due to turkey tail's extremely high fat content and associated health risks, it is still available in many markets where it is openly sold. In a public notice issued on Monday, May 11, the FDA stated that the ban was instituted to cover turkey tail and other poultry products with over 15% of fat content. The FDA highlighted that consumption of salmon drawn from across the country received support for medical surgeries at a cost of 4.8 million cedis. Speaking at the Government Accountability Series on Monday, the administrator of the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, Najwa Obobiada Kopoku,
beneficiaries ranged from 6-month-old babies to 85-year-old persons treated across 11 hospitals. Ladies and gentlemen, preparations are far advanced for the official rollout of the patient support program included in the benefit package by the
that the Ghana Medical Trust Fund has made a strategic investment of over 36 million cedis to train specialist doctors, nurses and pharmacists across the country.
Workforce and improve equitable access to specialist care nationwide. Through these partnerships, all regions of Ghana will benefit from expanded specialist training. These professionals being trained from all regions of Ghana will be required to serve in their local communities, ensuring that expertise is not a city-only privilege.
Time now for some international news. Now let's go to Nigeria, where dozens of Nigeria fishermen, let's go to Nigeria, where dozens of Nigerian fishermen are feared. But many thanks for staying with us. I am Karen. Now, you Kwoti.
Good morning and welcome back for Sports Update on the Breakfast Cafe. My name is Godfred Amwafo. A few days away for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, which is being played in the North America. And so, of course, Ghana is actually taking part in that competition. And so, the tactical and fitness analysis, the technical team is laying the groundwork for sustained success. And so, let's go through the breakdown that Kairos yesterday published about the 1 month that he has been in office. He says that 200 complete video report for individual performance analysis has been done. 200 videos for individual observation under direct live observation. Then detailed technical and fitness performance analysis, comprehensive medical assessment and monitoring. And so what does this mean? It means that this coach, 75 players analyzed and all that, it means that he's poised for the job. So kudos to him. Just in 1 month, this is what it means that he's poised for the job. So kudos to him. Just in 1 month, this is what Carlos has done for us. So Carlos is actually in for the job. Let's see what will happen. June is the start of the tournament, and so we will give him that space to arrange the players for the bigger battle for us as a country. But then still talking about the World Cup, our former coach Tado himself, so that is the the technical group on your screen. Otuado himself, then Tobin Heath, Jurgen Klinsmann, Jade Ludloff, Michael O'Neill, Gilberto Silva, John Dal Thomason, Paulo Wanchop, Aaron Winter, and Pablo Zabaleta. The team of experts will provide deeper insight into all 104 FIFA World Cup 2026 matches. For the first time in FIFA World Cup history, fans will also get real-time insight from the group. And so Tado is there. It means that all things being equal, I mean, he still has football knowledge to deliver, and so he's still not out of the World Cup. He's going to play a critical role in the successfulness of this year's World Cup, even though he's not leading the Black Stars, but then he's with FIFA, and so it will help maybe Africa and even Ghana as he represents us in the squad. Now,
DJ Juicy. Wonderful team, led by Joe Paul. He's the flag bearer, Le Bon Capo. And also with the biggest hit, of course, dancing to the biggest hit in Ghana. Chakalika.
It's Eminence Onyema right there. He has been following this from the day the conception was made about Ghana hosting the games here in Accra. So he has a lot of information to share with us. Eminence has been there. I saw some videos of you, the outlet in the dining hall yesterday. I suspect that you've wet your your mouth with the food for your mouth with the food for the outlets. Of course, I know you have a lot for us. So the outlets, of course, I know you have a lot for us. So joining us this morning is Eminence Onyema. Via Zoom. Eminence, good morning and welcome to the show.
Yeah, good morning to you. That is TGMA. The spectators, something to cheer. And talking about Adam as well, I made them bringing that swag to the film. In fact, mind-blowing. And don't forget Afronita and her dance crew also brought some excitement to the Confederation of African Athletics Championship. And I tell you what, yesterday was super duper with the talking about the Chief of Staff, Julius Debra, also making the cut with the Minister for Sports, Kofi Adams, also represented heavily with the President of Ghana Athletics, Bawa Fuseni, also delivering a speech conference.
I've seen some videos from the Athletics Association showing us the preparation of these athletes for today. Tell us, run us through what is up for today.
Well, in fact, today we are yet to kick off as we speak. The announcers are giving out the itinerary for the program lineup. But if I walk you through what we are expected to have today as far as the Confederation of African Athletics, as they say it in French, Confédération Africaine de Athlétisme. And this happens to be the 24th edition. And represented across several nations as it stands. Then we'll go all the way to the evening session to have the discus men and women, 800 meters men and women, 5,000 meters men and women, 4x400 meters men and women, and then the mixed 4x400 in Ghana. 1,000 meters race during the Guza Games at KNUSC 2022, and in Legon as well, talking about Guza Games, Ghana University Sports Association. So these two guys are the people you have to watch out for, with a lot of new ones coming in as well, like Odobroni, that is Aisha Jaffa, who went to La Côte d'Ivoire to represent Ghana alongside Gladys Boateng, known as Gaza. They are all expected. They are the young ones coming out from the inter-school collegiate sports, and we are expecting that these athletes will show what they are made of. But then there's a lot of optimism for Team Ghana looking at the contingent they have. But don't forget, Nigeria has one of the best athletes, if not some of the best athletes on the continent. Botswana is in here as well. Ethiopia is here. Kenya. You can talk about so many countries, including South Africa, Cameroon, and the likes of Angola, and many more.
Up to date, what's happening in Accra. And very soon I'll also join him that will bring you more updates, so you can be following us on our socials to get more update from this competition. It's a wrap for sports. My name is Godfred Amwafo. It's more update from this competition. It's a wrap for sports. My name is Godfred Amwafo. Asante will bring you entertainment this day.
If women and men could compete as equals. I don't want to make history. I don't want to be the only woman.
This is the entertainment update here on the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe. My name is Evergreen Asantwa. This morning, there's still conversations around the telescope to his name. He says that he is determined to keep pushing his craft to even greater height.
Has won Artist of the Year 3 times. You've now joined a number of legends like VVIP, like Sarkodie and Stonebwoy, who've won it twice. Is a
song for Sankofa. Now, after fans expressed disappointment online, Jackie responded with a message of determination, assuring support that she remains focused on her growth. She also thanked her team and fans for their continued support and congratulated the struck. Medical later brought in B-Strap KOTM and Shatawale to complete the track. Now, he used the experience to encourage creatives to act on their ideas, noting that one spontaneous moment can lead to major success. And yes, A-Town also won Producer of the Year. He went to state. Now, the lawsuit alleges copyright and trademark infringement, as well as authorized use of her likeness. So that is also the current update on our superstar, the Forever Star girl. And it's quite unfortunate. These are not the things that we love to see, but that is currently what is happening in the entertainment industry out there. And this is why I draw the curtains down for today's entertainment update here on the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe.
When I saw his face slipping, I knew it was a stroke. I called an ambulance immediately to save the life we've built together.
The way her arm was hanging down wasn't right. I insisted to go straight to the hospital.
A gland about the size of a walnut in the man's body, which produces seminal fluid. You may also ask, what is the function of the seminal fluid? So it is the fluid that protects, nourishes, and transports the sperm. Maybe you don't know what cancer is. Cancer is the abnormal growth of cells in a human's body. Prostate cancer is the leading cause of prostate cancer. Late stages, you have some obstructive symptoms. Obstructive symptoms like urine retention, urine incontinence, even blood in your urine, which will be less than rectal examination. And if there's a high suspicion of prostate cancer, even after these two basic tests, that's the PSA and the digital rectal exam, are done, a biopsy would be needed for grandfathers and your sons to go for screening, and to grandfathers and your sons to go for screening. And to the health authorities, you'd want to invest in campaigns, screenings, and research for prostate cancer. Thank you.
All right, so thank you for still staying with us right here on WoezorTV. This is the WoezorTV Breakfast Cafe. It's time we head into that important conversation. I told you earlier that our focus is going to be on what we saw the president did yesterday with regards to the signing into law, the Legal Green Association. Festus is joining us via phone. Festus, good morning. Hello, Festus, good morning. Hello, Festus. Okay, so we'll try and then re-establish contact with Festus Mate on this particular one. But we saw that yesterday, and so it definitely ends the 66 years of the Ghana School of Law's monopoly. But to what extent, what are the ramifications of what we saw yesterday? Will this increase intake, and will all the other schools that probably will have the chance now to rule as far as intake is concerned, can they meet the requirements that are needed? Hopefully, if we are able to establish contact with Festus again, we'll bring him on so he explains into details.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, Festus, I can hear you.
Okay, so if you read the memorandum, you would understand clearly what they are trying to do. They want to separate legal education from the legal professional practice regulation. And currently, or what we had was that the Legal Profession Act at 32 was the one that is regulating both education and the professional practice. So what they thought to do is to have a standalone council for the legal education and to emphasize on clinical practice, right, of the legal education. So I think it's a very fantastic idea. If you go through the act, you realize that the emphasis on the LLB, how they should be run, what the requirement that is required of them. If you look at the law practice that they want to introduce, there's the things that you have to do and the training you need to go through and all that. So I think that's a very good thing. It's a very good step in the right direction that we will need to see how they are able to implement it. So I think kudos to the team. That's what I'm saying.
First, Sam, I don't know, do you belong to the school of thought that believes that
be able to go back to the to also do your professional law to also do your professional law practice or the training. And so that is what you realize that that's one of the objectives of this act. So I think it is so important that we should be able to, have that access and the highest level of standard and the council that has been established to ensure that that is done. And so I think it's for me, I belong to that school that is the way to go. That's the way to go, that we will just have to focus on our law practice, how it is being done, how we go about it, whether it's going to be truly a free-for-all thing. You realize that they put in certain measures, even the accreditation to even run the LLB, the expectations and the standards and all those things. So if you go and do LLB or you apply to do LLB, now the demand and the standard of practice or the standard of the practice that I said is high. Secondly, if you finish with your LLB, now you would have to now apply to an accredited university or even Ghana School of Law to do your law practice training. And if you look at the kind of how it is been, the methodology and the course that you have to go through, it is so tight. In fact, I wonder how people who are even, let's say, working and schooling, how they're going to do it, because there's a lot of demands on you required of a professional law student.
And that is where the other concern also comes in. And I don't know if it is justified that some people believe that this could affect the standard, or the quality. Is that a justified concern?
The practical training that, even to the extent that you are required to go and do legal service to the needy, or become a legal clerk to a judge, or be actively engaged in a law firm. So you realize that it is for you to go through a practical training, right? It's a rigorous training. The only thing I must say is that how they will monitor to ensure that this is being done, because on the act on paper, it is a good one, right? To be able to ensure that we go by what we have written or what the statute says we should do. And if we're able to go through it, I think that we have a very good system.
But Festus, even from a layman point of view, the legal space comes with some sort of elitism. And one will also say that perhaps the monopoly by the Ghana School of Law was to protect that elitism, so you don't have a wholesale approach. A lot of people just...
It will still protect the profession. It doesn't mean that you just wake up to go to LLB and you will not learn and all those things, and you go and write you pass your LLB, then you just go there. Even if you look at the accreditation process, it is so tight that before you will be able to be given the opportunity to really run the LLB that is already run by a lot of the institutions, you have to go through a rigorous process. Before you can even have accreditation to do a law practice, you should even able to have an online library system, right? There's so much that have been put on the institutions for them to put in the necessary infrastructure to aid the students. And so if all these things have been done perfectly, and the practice and the looking at the courses and what you ought to do before you can able to rewrite the bar exams, there's a lot on you. And that's what I'm saying. I wonder how people who would want to do it as a part-time would do it at this point in time. So it still protects. It doesn't mean that if you just enter, you just pass like that. You have to go through a rigorous exercise and education before you can even go and write the bar exams. And so I don't see it as reducing. I see it as rather increasing the standard of the profession. But like I said, it is not just an elitist thing. It is something that everybody deserves to dream to become a lawyer. And if you put your mind to it and you go through it as it's been written in the act, I think that you become a very good lawyer that we need in this country.
And Festus, the other concern is that, I mean, we've seen how GTech has clamped down on some, tertiary institutions that are not accredited here, and then they don't have the requisite licenses to operate and what have you. Infrastructure-wise, are we prepared for this?
Well, so the thing about this is that the Ghana School of Law currently has satellite campuses. So, on my mind, UPSA that would have the campuses with the satellite the Ghana School of Law satellite campus perhaps are about 70% true. They would just have to add on the other things, the lectures, the lecturers, how they're going to get the lecturers and the other infrastructure and all that. I believe that our universities are well equipped and positioned to be able to.
That could also be a challenge. Because now you are going to have increase in the numbers of intake.
Well, for instance, for lecturers for you to run the law practice, when I go through the acts, I wasn't too sure whether there is a minimum requirement and all that. But for instance, Ghana School of Law currently utilizes